Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope you're doing very well at this moment. I also hope that, in this tarot reading with me today, you'll find the answers you're looking for. Today, we're going straight into your reading for Sagittarius, so I'll start by preparing your tarot deck. As always, throughout your reading, we'll be revealing what's coming into your life, any kind of energy or thought from your person, and also all the energies and all the gifts that the universe has prepared for you. Alright, your cards are ready. Let's place your deck on the table, and your first card will reveal to us what the energies of the universe are and what energies are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin your reading, Sagittarius. The first card is the World. The World card is 100% spectacular because it's telling you that absolutely all your dreams are going to come true. The universe is going to allow you to move forward. The universe is going to allow you to feel 100% happy. The universe wants to see you in your best version. This card is very important because what it's predicting is that cycles of negativity, cycles of lack, are finally starting to close. And here, this card is the last card of the major arcana, which means that you are completely ready to begin a new golden chapter in your life. As a Sagittarius, this is especially powerful, because your nature is to seek growth, travel beyond the known, and chase wisdom. This card is reminding you that your possibilities are 100% infinite, as long as you are aware that your strength, your courage, and your insight are also 100% infinite. According to this card, the universe is opening a portal for you to walk through, and you are going to feel different sensations. Call them whatever you wish. Maybe you'll feel good luck. Maybe you'll feel like all the lights are green. Maybe you'll experience a lot of serendipity, like you're in the right place with the right person. And I feel these are the synchronicities you need right now in order to thrive 100%. Let's draw another card to clarify the World. You have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords means that maybe right now, you're in a moment of reflection. You're in a moment of stillness. I feel you are closing a cycle, and for that, you need to understand what you are leaving behind in order to begin to understand what's coming next. This card is inviting you to create personal spaces where you can simply reconnect with your own energies. Maybe lately you've been attending to the needs of others, meeting the demands of your job, or answering the calls of your special person. And this card always suggests that you return your focus, your energy, and your attention to yourself. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's look at this next card to see what your energies are at this moment and how you are projecting yourself. Now let's turn to the universe. You have the card of Major Arcana number 13. This card means you are in a period of transmutation. This card always appears when you're tired, when you're completely exhausted or fed up with something. But here's the difference, it shows that you are 100% convinced about ending a cycle. I feel that something, a cycle, has already come to an end, and you're at a point where you are simply shifting your energy towards something more abundant. The card of Major Arcana number 13 means that the universe is going to start making things easier for you, so you can move on from where you are. Although in this case, I feel this change is 100% voluntary. There's an energy that no longer serves you. There's a person who no longer benefits you. There's a behavior that perhaps is no longer helping you. And this card is always inviting you to cut any kind of tie with those things that no longer have a place in your life and that are not bringing you closer to your destiny. Let's draw another card to clarify. You have the Three of Swords. Something definitely broke your heart. Maybe a person broke your heart. Maybe a personal project, a business, or an endeavor didn't work out. And with these two cards together, I truly feel that the change is 100% final. The Three of Swords can mean that you're in a healing process. It's not easy. It's not something that happens overnight. But I feel you are 100% determined to move forward and to walk away from something, from a place, or from a person who simply causes you pain. And the farther away you are from this energy, the faster you'll feel like you're progressing in your life. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's draw another card and see what kind of surprise is coming into your life. You have the Six of Wands. Look at how positive this card is. It's a card of victory. It's a card of recognition. I feel the universe sees your effort. The universe knows your tears. You are someone who, in some cases, takes things very personally. Maybe right now, you're someone who's taking your work very personally and obviously wants things to go well. Maybe this isn't even about your job. Maybe it's about yourself and your relationship, and you're trying to make your relationship work 100%. The Six of Wands always means recognition, a recognition that the universe gives to you, a gift that someone gives to you, a gift that your partner or your special person gives to you. Or in some cases, it's recognition or self-appreciation that you give to yourself. In this case, the Six of Wands always invites you to be 100% aware of the effort you've made. If other people right now are failing to give you that recognition, then it's time to give it to yourself. Maybe you deserve a gift you've wanted for a long time. Maybe you deserve a vacation. Maybe you deserve to go to the mall and buy yourself that thing you've been wanting so much. So I feel the universe is going to give you some kind of sign about a gift you're going to receive, or even a gift you're going to give yourself. Let's pull another card to clarify what kind of surprise is coming. You have the Ace of Wands. These are two fire cards. With the Ace of Wands, I always feel that a very important beginning is on its way. Looking at this combination of cards, I feel that something good that's coming into your life is going to lead you to something even better. For example, the Six of Wands might mean you're going to start working in a new position, and maybe you've budgeted a certain amount of income for that. But I feel that this new position you'll be in is going to allow you to start new business ventures. So something good is leading you to something much, much better. And the Ace of Wands could mean that if you are currently focused on your professional life, you're going to create an idea that will be exponentially better than what you've budgeted right now. So definitely, as I was saying, it's time to think big. It's time to act big. It's time to be 100% aware that your possibilities are infinite, because every step you take, the universe is going to multiply it by 2. It's as if you take one step, and the universe pushes you 2 steps farther so you can keep moving forward toward your destiny. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's look at this additional card to see what kind of energy you are manifesting right now. I feel that the universe is about to manifest something very big in your life. I feel this card is very connected either to money or to love. That's what your reading tells me intuitively. First of all, if you are currently focused on financial energy, the universe has a large amount of money prepared for you. If you are currently a little more focused on the area of love, you're manifesting a new person. I feel this new card is going to give us a lot of information about this new type of energy that's coming into your life. You have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is quite important for 2 reasons. First of all, I feel that you are manifesting not something you are currently imagining, not something you're actively planning right now, but something that feels like a dream you've had since childhood. Here, I sense that this is connected to something you dreamed about when you were younger. Maybe you had the dream of learning a specific hobby, for example, and this is just an example, you wanted to learn how to knit, how to arrange flowers, or how to master a particular skill. And I feel that's what you're manifesting now, something that has been postponed for a very long time. And I'm not just talking about years, in this case, I might even be talking about decades. I feel it's very important for you to pay attention to those repressed dreams or to those things you've been putting off, because the universe is going to allow you to start moving toward the manifestation of something that has been delayed for far too long in your life. Now is the time to give attention to those things that are part of your destiny. Let's draw another card to clarify the Six of Cups. You have the card of the High Priestess. 2 water energies. I feel that you're going to be channeling. You're going to be channeling your intuition, and more importantly, channeling signs or numerology that the universe is sending you related to the energy of manifestation. Here, your dreams will become a very important tool, because I feel the universe is going to place signs within your dreams that point you towards something you're meant to manifest. Maybe you're going to dream about a trip, about a person. In some very specific cases, I feel you're going to experience a series of premonitory dreams that connect you to a manifestation that is completely destined or absolutely necessary in your life. Alright, let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card from your tarot, and we're going to look with this card at what kind of energy the universe is currently recommending you to release. I feel that lately your reading, and the collective energy in general, is basically about that. It's about letting go of emotions, letting go of thoughts. Here, the universe is placing an ultimatum upon many people. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone else, but as a message to the collective energy, the universe is telling some people that it's necessary to let go. Because there's a group of people who are still clinging to the past, and they're doing so voluntarily. I feel the universe is communicating that there are people who are having memories they shouldn't be having. Maybe they are making phone calls to people from the past or to ghosts from the past. I sense that some people are still holding on to certain photos that may not be helping them. These photos might be staying close to you, close to your energy, and this could be affecting you negatively. So now, let's draw this next card and let's see what kind of energies the universe is recommending you to release. You have the card of Justice. The Justice card, intuitively, makes me feel a strong sense of dialogue, because this card is ruled by Libra, which is of course an air sign. An air at this moment represents a great deal of balance in communication. I feel the universe is going to communicate with you. It's going to give you a sign about something you need to let go of. What's important with this card is that the communication, in this case, will be fair. And in the same way that the universe is going to send you signals or communicate with you, the universe is going to have an open channel so that you too can express any kind of request, any kind of plea, or any kind of need for assistance. This card tells me that the number 11 will be very important. It could be that you'll receive a phone call, a message, or a sign at 11 in the morning or at 11 at night, right before falling asleep. I feel that if you're the kind of person who writes in a journal, you're highly encouraged to do it at that specific time of day, okay? Your reading also tells me intuitively that if you're someone who reads books or magazines, it's very possible that you'll receive a sign from what you're reading, especially if you do so at 11, whether it's 11 in the morning or 11 at night. Let's draw another card to clarify Justice. It's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, in this case, is speaking to me about someone who doesn't want to let go of you. I feel that in this case, the energy is completely clear. Maybe in order to be fair with yourself, you need to cut with the sword of justice a connection with someone or with energy from the past. However, the Knight of Wands could represent someone who won't leave you in peace, someone with intense energy. And the energy I'm channeling at this moment from this person feels negative. Someone too intense, someone who's clinging to you, someone who's putting a lot of pressure on you, or someone who might even have a kind of obsession. The Justice card, in this situation, may also mean that in some areas of your life, you need help from justice, both divine and human. So in this case, this card is inviting you to seek some form of legal consultation, such as with someone highly specialized in the legal field, like a lawyer or a judge. I feel that through divine justice, a bureaucratic process related to a person who's been bothering you legally is going to come to an end. This will be especially true if the person who's causing harm is a Libra, an Aries, or even a Sagittarius. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Let's draw more cards from your tarot, yes, and continue clarifying what is coming into your life. Let's draw this traditional card now, and let's look with this card at what kind of limits you need to establish at this moment, or what kind of limits have already become obsolete and need to be torn down. Because intuitively, what this card is telling me is that when you set boundaries to protect yourself, from a certain energy, a person, or a trauma from the past, maybe after setting those limits, you began to grow, you began to evolve. And once you've reached a state of evolution, once you've grown and healed your heart, of course, it's time to break down those boundaries or those walls, because you no longer need them to protect you. So intuitively, I feel there's a specific area in your life, whether spiritual or romantic, where maybe in the past you experienced trauma and protected yourself. Naturally, you went through a process of change, of evolution. And now you're going to realize that when you let go of that kind of limit, you can live your life with one less restriction and expand so much more. I feel the universe is going to give you a sign about a certain type of limit that you need to release. So let's draw a card. You have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups may refer to the fact that right now, you are completely ready to love. You are completely ready to grow. You are completely ready to start a new relationship, or even to be on your own, if that's what you desire at this moment. But according to this card, it's very important to stop looking at the past, because obviously, when people start focusing too much on the energy of the past, they're going to see certain episodes, certain events, or certain situations that may have been negative. But that does not mean, first of all, that you are not a stronger person now, and it also doesn't mean that you're not going to receive new blessings from the universe. So I feel the limit your reading is telling you to let go of is, basically, the belief that something will always hurt you, or that some energy from the past will always turn into your karma. I feel the universe is telling you that you have the capacity, you have the power, and you have all the energies. The universe is going to give you all the energies, to be a person 100% free from sadness, a person 100% free from depression, a person 100% free from any energy connected to past trauma. But here it's very important that you consciously, according to this Five of Cups card, start looking at all the offers the universe is placing before you. Visually, this card is looking at the 3 spilled cups, and that represents spilled milk. In some tarot books, it also symbolizes spilled wine. But what's important, according to this card, is to look at the opportunities that are still right there beside you. You only need to shift your view, change your paradigm, change your perspective, and you'll realize that the universe is placing in front of you real opportunities to grow. Let's draw another card to look at this one. Let's see how the Five of Cups gives us more clarity. You have the Five of Swords. Look at this, both cards share the number 5 in their numerology, and that means that perhaps you or certain people are stuck in the middle point. Maybe you want to move forward. You want to go and conquer new paths, but there are still some things from your past that may be holding you back. Look at how both figures in these cards are facing left, and in tarot, the left side always symbolizes the past. So here I feel a very illusory energy. Maybe we're talking about trauma, or a ghost from the past. Because the Five of Swords, always represents someone who lied to you, someone who acted with a great deal of malice. Maybe right now you're questioning how someone could think or feel that way, but the Five of Swords basically means that this person was not aware of their own actions. This person was acting 100% unconsciously. And maybe you tried to change their life. Maybe you tried to step in and help. But here, as the saying goes, there's no one more blind than the one who refuses to see. So your reading is inviting you to release that memory from your mind. It's inviting you to remove that person from your thoughts. I feel that maybe, unfortunately, this person was your karma. But until someone else enters their life and becomes their own karma, this person will definitely not learn. So I feel that's the message being clearly expressed through these 2 cards, the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Alright, let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card from your tarot and see with the next card how you're manifesting in terms of money, or what kind of advice your reading is giving you regarding pentacles and finances. You have the Tower card. This is the moment to make cautious decisions. The Tower card does not necessarily mean something bad. It means that someone may have the wrong intentions, and right now, you can use your patience, your tolerance, and your caution to deal with someone who may come into your life offering something that seems too good to be true. In this case, this card is telling me intuitively that not everything that glitters is gold. In this context, we may be talking about scam energy, pyramid scheme energy, Ponzi scheme energy. People who suddenly appear in your life out of nowhere, who never message you, who never check in on you, and then out of the blue, you get a message through your app saying, "Hi, how are you?" greeting you casually. And then, immediately after greeting you, they either ask you for money or offer you some kind of investment or business in a pyramid or a multilevel scheme. So the Tower means that, in this case, it's best to abstain from these offers that suddenly appear asking for your money or trying to get you to invest in something that is potentially going to collapse, actually, not potentially, but almost certainly going to collapse in time. Let's draw another card to look further into this energy. The Knight of Swords. Yes, this confirms that something is coming in too fast to be real. So this is a warning that your reading is giving you, those people who never show up and suddenly appear out of nowhere. As quickly as they come, that's how quickly they'll vanish. Or they are people who show up very fast, but when you try to reach them for an explanation, they are nowhere to be found. So this is a matter of common sense. Those who are with you when you're growing, of course, you can support them during hard times. But someone who wasn't with you when you were giving your all, when you were building, when you were climbing, obviously, they shouldn't just show up all of a sudden once you've reached the top. Alright, let's continue with your reading. We're going to draw another card from your tarot. At this moment, I'm intuitively feeling that your reading is telling me we should begin talking about love, about your special person. So first of all, let's clarify your energy. Let's clarify how you are projecting yourself to the universe, and in just a moment, we'll take a look at what your person is thinking about you and what's going to happen. You have the Star card. I feel you, right now, filled with a sense of hope and inspiration, regardless of what others might be thinking about you. The star card always speaks of shining as brightly as you can, no matter what other people say, do, or think about you. I feel that in this moment, you are connecting with something, or someone, that is truly helping bring out the best in you. This card could be suggesting that you're connecting with an air sign, possibly an Aquarius or possibly a Gemini. But regardless of who you're connecting with right now, the star card is making me feel that you are going to be filled with hope, with renewed motivation. Something is arriving in your life that gives you that spark. It could be a new job. It could also be a new person. I feel you sharing very happy moments in your life. I feel you shining. I feel you waking up early. I feel you smiling. I feel you dancing. I sense that life, the universe, is going to place before you many reasons to appreciate beauty and to appreciate the brilliance of life. That's the message of this card. Let's also draw another card to clarify your current position. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is going to start opening a very important and transformational path in your life, and that path will lead you into a state of glory, into a state that could almost feel like a utopia. If at this moment you want to manifest deep love, I feel you are at a very important crossroads where the decisions you make, especially if they are about connecting with or establishing a relationship with someone completely new, will lead you to immense happiness. The Wheel of Fortune card means that you've created a powerful moment in your life through all your past actions, and the universe has no other option but to give you exactly what you've been looking for. This tells me that you're going to have strong compatibility with many people. You will be very attractive. Others will be noticing you. People are noticing your light. People are noticing your fortune. So your current position, from the perspective of love and romance, is absolutely spectacular. I feel that, without a doubt, your reading is telling me that your possibilities are 100% infinite. So now let's clarify what this person is thinking about you, okay? Let's take a look to see if there's any sign or clue. You have the card of the King of Swords. Right now, someone is definitely thinking about you. I feel that more than wanting to talk to you, more than wanting to communicate, this person wants to look into your eyes. I sense that you're connecting with someone who has a very intense gaze, or someone whose emotional or mental power is so strong that their stare can feel quite intimidating to you. I'm being told that a conversation is coming. It could be with someone of any sign, but it's especially important if we're talking about Aquarius, Libra, or also, I'm being told to mention Gemini. Someone here wants to make a confession. Someone wants to tell you a truth they've been holding in their heart. Maybe right now you're dealing with someone whose heart feels a little cold, but I feel that's just a facade. This person is simply that way. It's hard for them to express themselves, hard for them to say things as they are. But when they do speak, when a word comes out of their mouth, it feels like a storm. I'm being told it's like a hurricane of emotion. It's as if this person doesn't talk much, but when they do, it stirs something deep in your heart and gives you butterflies in your stomach. So, a very important conversation is coming with someone of an air sign. Let's draw another card to clarify. You have the Six of Cups. This is your person's position right now. I feel that someone is feeling a bit sad, because there has been some distance. I feel that maybe you've pulled away a little, because the energy of the King of Swords, from your position, can mean you're being a bit cold, a bit distant. Your person is feeling a space, a gap. They're feeling time passing by, and this card may indicate that while there is silence, and yes, there is distance, that doesn't mean someone is emotionally distant. So I feel that someone is trying to let you go, but it's 100% difficult. I can guarantee you that a conversation is coming, a very quick, very intense communication. But since we're talking about the King of Swords, I'm not sure if you'll accept this communication. I'm not sure if you'll set it aside, because maybe it's coming at the wrong time. That's what this reading is telling me. Well then, this is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we'll close your reading. As always, if you enjoy these readings, I invite you to become a member of this community. And for now, we are closing this tarot session. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success and full of blessings. And of course, as always, we'll see each other in your next reading.